hello there. In today's video, we're going to be trying to solo Fallen using only the military base. Now, before we get into the video today, I do want to remind you guys, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. When we hit 10K, I'm going to be shaving my head live and giving away a PS5 to one of you watching. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Based on my stats, only 5% of you watching are actually subscribed. So if you could double check for me and click that button, it takes 2 seconds and you might even win a PS5 out of it. Also, while I have you guys here, make sure you use code ITSZVE for 10% off all your Rogue Energy purchases. If you click the card in the top right, you can try the drink for yourself. Order it, give it a try, and let me know what you guys think. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Okay, we have $400. All we have is military base. We might as well just place them right here in the center. Make things nice and easy. Make them spawn more frequently. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is wait for this timer to start ticking down a little bit more before we ready up. We want to get one of these guys out here before we start up. That way we have some defense. Probably give it till we got about 10 seconds before I start the wave here. So a few more seconds and we should be good to go. Level 1 just gets him to spawn a little more frequently. Level 2 doubles the health. So that is pretty good. We'll go ahead and ready up now. All right. We've started, and there's a Humvee. Perfect. Humvee's going to make its way around. That gives us a little more time for this one to, get a little more time to go there. We got tower information. I don't know if I've seen this before. I might just be blind, but that's fine. All right. All but 2 abnormals are down. Wave is starting to end. That is okay. $400 for double health is definitely going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and get level 2 as soon as we can here. Gotta wait a few more seconds for another Humvee to come out. All right. 2, 1, bang. All right. Another Humvee is making his way down. Took out 2 of those abnormals. He'll take out maybe a couple more of these guys. You got the upgrade on him. Level 3 gets us a mounted gunner. So we're going to want to get that as soon as possible. That's really the only DPS we have on this run here. We got quicks with 10 HP running through. 10 more seconds till we get another mill base. But it is going to have double health this time, so hopefully it can take out a lot more of these troops. Let's see here. Wave just ended. We're going to get another mill base down. Quick just tanked. Another one tanked. That still should be fine. We got to get numbers down. We need more military bases as soon as possible here. About 20 seconds till another one comes out. This whole section of abnormals might leak through. This is starting to go by a lot quicker than I expected. Six, 5, 4, 3. Dang, that did not do good. We're going to try this again here. Our best move is getting our military base down, leveled up, but I probably need to just get more military bases before moving on to anything else. That's probably our best move here. We got a minute 12 before it starts coming out. That should be fine. So $400 doubles their health, which is still helpful. I mean, I can either spend $400 to get another military base down with 30 damage. That takes 55 seconds to spawn, or spend $400 to get this one guy that spawns more frequently to have double the health. So that might still be more helpful in the long run. That very well might be my best bet. So we're gonna have to see that. Honestly, I think getting them to level 2 is makes the most sense. All right, this challenge is not going as anticipated. We got a Humvee at the front just sitting there. I think when the wave starts, it's going to cancel out this Humvee, though. Otherwise, this would be pretty cool that you could, kind of spawn them on top of each other. And when the wave started, they do damage, but it's definitely not going to be that easy, unfortunately. I'm sure these guys will despawn when the wave starts. So let's see. We got 5 seconds here. Yep. But we did get a Humvee to come out as soon as the wave started, so that puts us in a better position, and we only have 12 seconds left now until this other one spawns out. 30 HP. Should be enough to take out most of these abnormals. Cleared them all out. Awesome. It did not get the Humvee upgrade on that guy, unfortunately, but about 30 seconds and we'll have another one coming out. Mounted Gunner is really honestly our best bet. We maybe need to skip wave to get enough cash for it. It's going to put us in a better position if we do something like that. I forgot I have auto skip on, so I guess I'm skipping wave without consent. Here we are. That might have been a big reason why we started having issues up front, but that's okay. One more second. Perfect. Mill base is coming out. He's going to hit these abnormals. Do a little damage to most of them. There we go. Okay, he has 60 damage, or 60 health, so he's doing a lot more damage than before. Let's go ahead and skip the wave. Honestly, I need mounted gun to have any chance here. I'm going to let these guys tank, wait through one more wave, and hope for the very best. We got about 12 seconds. Should be able to take these abnormals out, maybe some of these quicks. But, yeah, I'm going to need to either skip wave or survive long enough here to keep going. All right, one more mill base coming out this side. Took them out. He's got 36, so he could take out 3 of those quicks. 30 health. We're going to tank there from those guys. Some more from that. We're going to have to skip. Give me enough. I legit need just a little bit more and I get level 3. I need DPS. That is the biggest issue right now. These dregs are going to kill us if I don't get enough cash in time. I need this mill base to spawn, have us do enough damage to get me just enough cash to keep going. 3, 2, 1. Alright, at least take these guys out. Skip wave. Bang. Okay. We got mounted gun, so the next guy that comes out in 26 seconds is going to have mounted gunner. I used the cluster bomb. Sue me. I don't want to die here. How much time we got? 8 seconds. I'm going to let these guys tank. It's really not the end of the world. Alright, spawned out with 90 HP. He's going to do enough damage to this guy for sure. Yeah, look at all that DPS. Took out the drag. Now he's going back around. Perfect. We had to use a consumable. It's fine. Stuff happens. Hopefully we'll be able to at least take out this wave. But I'm not sure how much further we're going to be able to get. I need another mill base down ASAP. Level 2 is good. Squire took a big chunk of damage from that guy, but he is still up and running. Let's see. We got another Humvee with DPS coming out. He has enough range that he's doing quite a lot of damage to the Squire that he's aggro to. Honestly, I think he's going to take everything out here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we're in a better position than we were before. There we go. Mounted gun on both of them. Perfect. I get that upgrade just in time to get a second one out here. And we got both of them doing some DPS. This Humvee is now down. These dregs have a lot of health. But I still think we're okay. Now we got 2 mill bases coming out with mounted guns. We're definitely in a much better position than we were before. Awesome. Dregs are down. Alright, we'll get 2 more down to level 2. 1600 is what we need for the level 3 upgrade on these guys. Got nimble quicks and dregs coming out. Dregs have 100 HP this time. This could be a lot more difficult to deal with. Let's at least get our last mill base down, even though we can't do many upgrades on them yet. All the help we can get is going to be better here. These guys are 100 health each. We got another Humvee coming out. Let's see. Alright. All 3 at the back are level 2. We don't have enough for level 3 on all of them yet, but they'll do enough body block damage to help us out. Squire, breakers, quicks, dregs. This is going to be a tough wave. I'm honestly not sure how far we're going to get here. Let's see here. Yep, this guy did not do any body block damage, which is actually good in this case because he can do some DPS while they're making their way around, especially against all the dregs. So let's see how we do here. Perfect. Get level 3 on this guy. Move on to this next one here. Do all the damage we can. 49 health left on this guy. We'll definitely get a base in time. Yep. 60 health. This guy will do body block damage and take him out. 1, 2, 3, bang. Just 2 more left that need the upgrade for the mounted gun. There we go. Last one at the back that we need to get mounted gun on. 8 grand is what it's going to cost for tank to move forward. Honestly, not sure how much further we're going to get here. This is a pretty tough challenge. I already had to use consumables just to survive. Squire and Dregs. I think we got this wave just fine. We'll need, yeah, we got more Humvees coming out at the back. 4 of our bases are level 3. We just have the last one back here. So this could be worse. 3 of them with the mounted gun. Perfect. All right, all of them have mounted gun. We need 8 grand for any sort of upgrade at this point. At this point, we just have to hope we survive long enough to even make 8 grand. Nimble Fallen Squire down. Bloated Fallen Dregs, 100 health apiece. These guys are going to cause some possible issues here. We got 5 of them. Now 4. And we got a breaker at the front too. Breaker won't be too bad. DPS towers, or not towers, DPS on the Humvee is going to take them out. We got another breaker though. Perfect. Just 3 Dregs left. Perfect. All right, we're about halfway to getting the tank upgrade. Health goes up to 500. That's a huge bonus. We're going to have to hope we survive long enough to do that. We only have 7 HP left on our base. These Dregs are getting taken down. Squires. Squire does not have aggro, so we don't focus on him, which is okay. Fallen Squire, 550 health. We got multiple Humvees out here. I still think we got this guy just fine. We do enough body block damage and DPS, we should be able to take him out. Yep. No problem. There he goes. Perfect. Let's hope we get enough here. I got 79.59. I literally need like $60, then I can place it down. There we go. Let's get it on this guy. So now we got an airstrike ability on one of them. This is definitely going to help us out here. If they start to push through towards the back, I can drop the airstrike on them and hope for the best. These Fallens are very quick and they have a lot of health. We're really going to have to hope for the best in this case. Let's see. If they pass to right here, I'm dropping an airstrike. There we go. Okay, I didn't have to drop it. We got the souls. Tank is taking them out. Perfect. We got 38.11. Max railgun tank is 24 grand. Increases damage, health, and everything. So, very nice upgrade, but very expensive. I don't know if we're going to get to that position. Fallen Dregs are getting taken out. We got a lot of breakers and a Squire. Again, no aggro on that one, which is fine. Puts in a better position here. Fallen with 122 health. I'm going to take him out just fine. There we go. Perfect. Tank is doing a lot of DPS for us. Took out the breaker and the Squire. We got 2 Squires left at the back. Hopefully the tank will clear him out just fine. Yeah, totally. No problem. Awesome. Perfect. Now I got enough for 2 airstrikes. That's a lot more helpful if and when something goes wrong. Just got to get our tank upgrades one at a time and hope for the best. Tank got taken out. We got 2 tank towers now, so much better. Squires, now we have a Fallen Giant, 3000 HP. Honestly, I'm going to drop some airstrikes on him to try to help us out. That puts us in a better position if I do it earlier. That way, if I need it later on in the wave, I can use it. But I think we got this guy just fine. His tank is 500 health, and he's less than 500. We're chilling. Perfect. There we go. Tank on 3 of them. We have 3 airstrike abilities now. Let's keep racking them up. Keep putting us in a better position. We got Fallen Hazmats and Fallen Tanks. Looks like we have about 15 seconds left on our ability here. I want to save that for when I need it the most. Hazmat getting taken out, no problem. Just a little bit more left on him. And he's down. Alright, 3 of them are level 4. We probably need another wave or 2 before we can get another level 4 upgrade on this guy. Hazmats are down. Let's see. Bunch of squires coming in at the back. We're all aggro to them. That's my only big concern is these hazmats have a lot of health. We're going to have to rely on body block damage to do a lot of our damage to those guys. But we do have a few tanks, so I hope we're okay here. Got enough for another tank upgrade on this guy. In a few more seconds, he'll spawn too. So that's a great place to be. One or two more waves, we'll have enough for our last guy to have tank. Put this in a much, much better position. Taking out the squires. All the dregs. Souls and a possessed armor with a lot of health at the back. After this wave, we'll for sure have enough for our last mill base to have the tank upgrade. Possessed armor. Chilling. There we go. All of them are tank. We just got to get railgun tank on all of them, which is $24,000. All we can do in the meantime, survive as long as we can and drop bombs whenever possible. But at the end of the day, we got to save money. In order to drop 5 bombs, we got to have $2,500 in our tank anyways. Let's see, Fallen Squire. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try not to drop any bombs unless I need to, and save as much as I can to get a railgun tank upgrade for one of these guys. So let's see it. Fallen Necromancer is 2,000 health left. We have plenty of mill bases with the tank, so we should be fine. Even though we got skeletons coming out causing some issues. He does have health regen, which stresses me out, so I'm gonna think preemptively here and drop some bombs on this guy. And kill him right there. Okay, well that was easier said. That's not very often you hear that, but here we are. Alright, 66.90. We got 30 seconds so we can drop bombs again, so we're going to have to survive most of this wave without it. Breakers, Fallen Squires, and Souls, and a Necromancer with no stun at the back. At least this Necro does not have health regen, so that'll put us in a better position for sure. We're making a lot more money now too, so we're going to go and get Railgun Tank hopefully here soon, at least on one of them. This Necromancer is hidden, but our mill base doesn't really care. He seems to attack it anyways. Yep. He doesn't care that he's hidden. Does damage to it regardless. Just under 500 health on the Necromancer. Should have plenty of damage. There we go. 2,000 we got for taking him out. What's the wave bonus going to look like? 17 and 700. We got 16,000. We need just a little bit more to get Railgun Tank going. Corrupted Fallen with health regen, but our tanks do enough body block to take him out. Squires and Seraphs. I don't think do we focus on the Seraphs? We don't. The Seraphs have flying. Okay. There's a Seraph at 225 health. I don't have flying detection. I used all of my airstrikes. I have to wait 30 seconds. I took out most of them with the airstrikes. Am I going to have time to even drop another airstrike here? I don't think I am. If I would have timed that properly, this wouldn't have taken us out. That was just a skill issue.